What is up, folks? It's BJT, and this is the story about how I met All-Pro NFL cornerback Josh Norman. So, let's get it. A lot of football fans and people in general know who Josh Norman is, but just in case you don't, he's played cornerback for the Carolina Panthers.
Colts, new cycle of downs, 125 left. The pressure's picked up this time. Rough downfield shot. It is Hilton, incomplete. And Norman's great season continues with a pass breakup downfield.
Washington Commanders.
Second down and 7. And overthrow and an interception at the goal line by Josh Norman. He brings it out across the 25 and up to the 32.
San Francisco 49ers.
Here's Fields. They're going to take a deep shot for Darnell Mooney. Leaping, picked off. Josh Norman has it, and that's going to do it.
And the Buffalo Bills.
So it's an easy pick six as Norman comes up with it, and there's a little vindication for that pass interference call on fourth down at the other end just a few minutes ago.
And he's widely known for a scuffle that he had with former New York Giants wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. And they had a scuffle, and it was widely talked about, whatever, moving on. But aside from that, he's actually been a solid player in the NFL. But here's how I met Josh Norman. So I'm at Mercedes-Benz Stadium doing some sports media work, interviews and stuff like that. And I'm by the suites where you go onto the field, and I see Josh Norman. And I asked somebody, I was like, hey, is that Josh Norman? And they were like, yep. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go talk to him, whatever, right? So after a while, I see Josh Norman, and I'm like, okay, I'm about to go talk to him, whatever. And it's not really too big of a deal. I've met NFL players before. I know a few NFL players, so it's not a big deal. But I was like, that's Josh Norman, right? So I went over to Josh, and I'm like, excuse me, Josh, I'm Byron. I'm a recent graduate of Kennesaw State University. I do a lot of sports media work, whatever, football, all this stuff. And so I was like, do you have any advice that you could offer me? And, we go back and forth, and he gives me some advice, basically along the lines of, just keep working, keep grinding, working on your craft and stuff like that. I'm paraphrasing, but that was kind of the gist of what he was saying. And so, we go back and forth for a little while, talk for a little bit, talk about some football and all that kind of stuff. And he was pretty cool. So he was really cool for sure. And then we go out to the field and we talk for a little bit, and I go take some notes for the post-game, interviews that I'll be doing. So I was going to take my notes and stuff like that, and Josh called me back over, and we were talking some more. And we were talking about sports media and all that stuff, but not just about football and all that. But I was actually asking him, like, okay, how you doing, stuff like that. And, we were just going back and forth. And I told a couple of jokes about football, and I was talking to him about when he was going up against Julio Jones, and he was like, is it going to be that kind of game? Is it going to be that kind of game?
Hey, it's going to be that kind of game? Huh? I know, come on now. Hey, it's going to be that kind of game?
I told him that me and some of my friends would make jokes and say that when we were like getting an argument or something like that, and he thought that was funny. But we were talking about football, who were the best receivers that he's played against and stuff like that. Just talking about football and just normal stuff in general, just normal conversation back and forth. And he was really cool for sure. And so he actually gave me a shout out for my YouTube channel. It was actually for my YouTube video that I was filming at the games, but it was from my YouTube channel, right? So he actually gave me a shout out, which I thought was really nice of him. Yo, shout out Josh Norman.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing, man? Hey, shout out to the young BJT show. Big man himself, man.
Yeah.
Doing great things.
When I met Josh Norman, I didn't think that he was going to be as cool as he was. I thought he was going to be like his on-field persona, like cocky and arrogant. But a lot of NFL players are cocky and arrogant on the field, whatever. But he was actually really cool and really humble. All right, folks, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. When you subscribe, click the notification bell. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at BJT_era. Links in the description box. Hope you have a good one. Peace out.